Hello and welcome to the Geek Zone. I am Will and this is World of Tanks. Now today, ladies and gentlemen, I've got a bit of a treat for you, a real big treat, and to have this email come to me on my birthday was just really awesome. I got an email of someone, I really can't pronounce your name, I'm really sorry. I think it's Oric or Oric, I think, according to Google Translate, but I'm really not sure. I think I've completely scuffed it up, so I am really sorry about that. But I got this replay and I was over the moon. I love this tank with a passion. It's everything I love in World of Tanks about a tank. It's got a fantastic gun. It's got no armor at all. This thing has 52 armor on the front, 60 on the side, and 60 on the rear, so it's fuck all armor, especially at tier 10. And a just incredible engine, an incredible gun. And for those of you who don't know what tank I'm on about yet, it's the Leopard 1. The Leopard 1 is the tier 10 medium tank for the German. It's new, it came out in the 8.5 patch, the newest patch. And as you see there, go rolling bar on his right is the E50M, which is the other German Russian tank, German medium tank. German Russian tank? What the fuck? So this gun, let me talk to you through this gun while he starts putting shots into this T-54. This gun has a damage output of 390 with a penetration of 286. That in its own is awesome. But when you mix that up with a reload rate of 6.6 shells per minute and 0.3 accuracy, you're starting to think this gun is fucking incredible. And then you add an aiming time of 1.9 seconds and this gun has nothing wrong with it. Absolutely, I can't think of anything. For me, my personal tastes, this is the perfect gun. Some people would want more damage output, some people would want maybe slower reload time with a bigger damage output, some people may want a bit more penetration and a bit more people basically would trade off different things for different things, but for me this is like the perfect gun. Fast, nice damage output for like DPM over time with the reload rate, and really nice penetration here. It's quick, it's nimble. I know it has no armor, but I'm not massively into my armored tanks anyway. I really like my mediums and my lights, but this thing is fucking incredible. I love this tank, absolutely perfect. Look at him sticking a shot into that 1-2-1 there, tier 10, and I just can't fault with this tank. Well, I mean, for my personal taste, I can't fault this tank. Of course I can, the armor's shit, there's a fault with it, but it is absolutely brilliant. I don't think they have changed this tank in any way, shape or form since the patch, since the test server, because when this tank came onto the test server, it was perfectly balanced. It was quick, it had a good gun, but then you could one bang it with the tier 10 English TD, for instance, stuff like that. It's found absolutely insanely awesome. I love this tank to bits. So let's go through some more of the characteristics of this tank. I've talked about the gun and the engine. The engine power of the tank is actually, let's have a quick look, is 830 with a chance of getting catch on fire of 10%, so quite a low fire chance there, and a really powerful engine for something that only weighs about 42 tons. This thing is fast. It has a speed limiter of, I think, 65 off the top of my head, but I'm not sure. And it can get to that top speed extremely quick. Yeah, 65 kilometers an hour is the top speed for this tank. It's got a traverse speed of 54, so it's mobile. It is fucking mobile as hell. This tank is insane. Again, reload rate is really good actually. Aiming time, turret traverse is 36, so pretty damn decent turret traverse there again, as well, with a view range of 410 and a signal range of 750, so quite nice for spotting as well. This tank is pretty much made as sitting back and sniping like this. You good for that. He's sitting back, protecting the SPGs, just spotting the medium tanks and getting some shots off. He's got 1.3k damage already and smacked in almost 1,000 damage to that T-30-54 already. Now you see here that he's running out of options when it comes down to his shots. He sticks another one into that T-54 and nearly kills him, getting a really nice high roll. The highest roll you can get on this tank is 488, and the lowest roll is 293. So again, really nice roll there. It's very nice roll onto that T-54, bringing him to 1.2k damage just on the T-54 alone. He's up to 1.7 anyway, or at the moment. He's about the timer's just got to turn around 10 minutes, just under 10 minutes even. And he's changed his position because he can't get his shots on from where he was, so he has to change up his position using the bushes to cover him. This thing has an awesome camo value, so fantastic for using bushes and just moving, very mobile. As you can see there, the traverse of the tank is fantastic, really mobile, just an awesome tank. I also think this thing is one of the best looking tanks in the game. There are some ugly pieces of shit out there. There's something we call the toilet tank. Oh, lovely. An actual bounce onto his front there. That wasn't. The front can become an auto bounce zone, but if you're not an auto bounce zone, then if you don't angle it to become an auto bounce zone, it's pretty much a penetration via anything in the game. Yeah, it's the armor's jack shit, but no, that was a very lucky shot there. He could have taken quite a bit of damage from that. I think it was a T50. No, it was a 121, and he didn't because he angled his armor for an auto bounce. But no, it's gorgeous shooting, just fantastic. Again, the gun, man. I know I keep going on about this, like the gun, but it's awesome. It's fantastic. But no, okay, let's get on to what he's actually doing in the game. So what's happened is his team and the enemy team are pretty damn even. What has happened is our SPGs have been knocked out quite severely. That T-62A actually missing his shot and getting tracked from the GW Tiger. So really nice shot from the GW Tiger. Sadly, the T-62A finishes him off. And the reload rate, there you go. Really nice reload rate. Not as good as the T-62A, I don't think. But no, nevertheless, really nice. Just hiding behind this rock here, using the engine power just to be able to move yourself around these rocks is quite good. Smacks into that pattern and moves behind these cliff formations to get some nice shots on. That E100 sadly does run in there and get him slaughtered from all sides. This a Leopard can't save you from two medium tanks, so yeah, why he did that we're not sure, but he took the fire off the Leopard 1 driver, and is the two mediums are starting to focus down the E100. So yeah, he's gone, bye E100, but it has given the Leopard 1 driver time to finish off the T-62A and get into a position where the pattern can't shoot him. Now he has been spotted earlier, and he moves just in time from a shell, an SPG shell landing on him. And what's that? And the KV4 started hammering into the pattern as the Leopard 1 got around and took a smack into him. I think he's just better. Yeah, he comes up to his second kill there and 4.4k damage as he finishes off the pattern. The other second pattern is rolling around and he just disappears with his camo. He pops up again and smacks one into that KV4. The T21, no, the 121 gets a shot put into him and destroyed there, as this pattern takes a shot and derps the Leopard 1 driver. He sadly rams into the E100, but does smack one almost full amount of damage this gun can do into the back of the pattern. Again, he's being careful with his shots, he's timing it, he knows, look, he's aiming, he's not derping his shots, aiming in, firing, beautiful shooting. This pattern's just missing, he's derping his shots, he's not thinking about what he's doing. He does get a nice shot onto the front of him there, almost direct, but no, he needs to, there you go, and kills the pattern driver from nice focused firing, chilled out, knows what he's doing, and just continuously aiming. Now you may be saying, why is he just sitting there? There's only SPGs left, why doesn't he go hunting for him? Well, he has no armor, and these SPGs, I think all of them could one-shot him if they get a direct hit, so he has to be really careful now. The SPG's worst nightmare may be a light medium tank, but they can still deal with them if they get one shot on them. But no, that pattern driver was rushing his shots and missing quite a few of them, so leaving the Leopard 1 to finish him off and dispose quite quickly of him. Yeah, just another example of what happens if you keep calm and time your shots quite nicely and just chill out and just like be calm about the game. He has been spotted, so he knows there's an enemy tank around here somewhere, and he has to keep his ass moving, because one shell from a good SPG player can finish him off and lose him the game, and he really wants to win. So he's up against an M12, 2 GW Panthers, and an M40 M43. So a nice shell there from one of the SPG drivers, damaging his track. So it's a bit, this thing needs its mobility to stay alive right now, and a damaged track is not something you need. So he starts heading towards the rock formations to try to see if he can get a bit of cover from the SPG fire. I think now he's no longer been spotted by the SPGs. His 6th sense hasn't popped up again, and it should have been enough time passed from him to no longer be spotted. So he goes to the top of the hill and starts finding a bush to park himself in, and just sit back and snipe. With the excellent accuracy and reload rate of this tank, he can get some really nice quick accurate shots into the SPGs if they come and cap. So he's taking a bit of gamble waiting around his cap zone, but if it may pay off if the SPGs come forth and like lambs to the slaughter, then they could win. This is a really tense moment. I think if I was playing, I'd be very, very tense. He's against good SPG drivers. I mean, that M12's got 4 kills. Both the GW Panthers have kills each. Never mind about the amount of damage they've probably done. Talking about damage, the Leopard 1 is on 6.3k damage, which is pretty damn phenomenal. He's done over 1,000 damage to each tank he's fired into, with the most being that M48 pattern with 1.5k damage. He yeah, seriously taking out some beautiful moves there. He sees the Jag Panther and smacks one into him, but sadly it misses. He goes to take another shell. The reload rate really helping. He still hasn't been spotted here. Reload rate's up, accuracy being beautiful, and a beautiful shot into the front of his armor and destroying him. He still hasn't been spotted here, so he's okay. So he's just going to sit here. He has 3 minutes 20 until the game finishes. So I'm going to speed this up a bit. I'm going to go for a ×4, and the M12 turns up. He fires one into him, sadly misses again. Maybe the accuracy of this gun's just not quite good enough for that sort of range. He is nearly 300 meters away. So, but he does get a beautiful smack, leaving him on 15 health. Really unlucky. He's been spotted, and he needs to get his ass moving if he wants to survive. There's a GW Panther and an M40 out there waiting to finish his ass off, and they has been spotted, so they will be aiming in now. So he goes after that M12. He needs to keep moving. He's going a bit slow here. It's only 17. It's not good enough. He needs to keep his ass moving. And luckily, the M12 was spotted at the bottom of the hill. He finishes him off, but he has been spotted again, and he needs to start using these hills for cover, which he does. Sadly, taking maybe an I would say I would have driven a bit slower down there and just SPG shells raining from above. Yeah, I would have gone a bit slower down there. He's damaged his track, which again he really needs in mobility at the time. So maybe a bit of a boo-boo there, jumping over those rocks and just being a bit careless, but nevertheless he's still alive and he's still moving. I reckon he's no longer been spotted at this time, so the GW Panther and the M40 should be really fucking scared. He's already taken out 2 of his buddies, and he's on nearly 7k damage, which is kind of insane. 6 kills, he's got his top gun, and he sees the M40, which he shoots and misses again, sadly derping his shot. But he keeps moving. He starts heading down the hill but the M40's actually spotted him, and he's been tracked. He fixes his track as quick as possible, as well as heals up his driver, takes a shot into the M40 and kills him, and the Jag Panther is the only thing left. Now I reckon he's pretty much got this in the bag now. 4 SPGs against 1 light tank. I reckon the SPGs had a good chance of winning, but just using his 6th sense really nicely, keeping his tank moving, actually taking the chance of waiting around his cap area for his sniping shots really did pay off there. As he spots the GW Panther, he still hasn't been, his 6th sense hasn't popped up, but I reckon this GW Panther is actually AFK, because he hasn't moved at all. He's probably decided it's a waste of time and given up, giving him another kill there. So a 7.7k game in damage, absolutely fantastic. 8 kills, he got his top gun. That's how I look at the BAFTA battle reports. As you can see here, he got his ace tanker badge, which is well deserved. With a premium tank, he got nearly 100,000 credits. With a premium tier account is tier 10 Leopard 1. So this tank has some serious pay output if you can play it to this sort of standard. It's a fantastic game. You had 1.9k XP, which is again fucking insane, along with a Top Gun. So he picked up his Radley Walters medal, which is awarded to a player on vehicles of the 5th or higher tier for destroying 8 or 9 enemy vehicles in one battle. This medal is not awarded in Clan Wars. So he picked up a really nice Radley Walters medal there, as well as a Kolbanov's medal, I think that's pronounced, a Kolbanov's medal, which is awarded to a player who stands alone against 5 or more enemy tanks or self-propelled guns and wins. Unavailable in Clan Wars again. So yeah, 5 or more tanks versus him, and he smacked them all down. And again, not taking a huge amount of damage either while doing it, which is pretty damn good. Yeah, the end game for that was absolutely fantastic. And his 4th medal, even 5th medal even, is a name that I'm not even going to try and pronounce, which is awarded to players who in the course of one battle destroy 4 enemy vehicles within a base circle, or at the moment they are capturing the base. Enemy vehicles may attempt to capture the base all at once or in turn. So yeah, fantastic for getting that one as well. Really saving his cap, or taking a cap. So yeah, fantastic game. 5 medals there: Ace Tanker, Top Gun, Confederate, and a lovely Radley Walters. Not Confederate, sorry, what am I on about? I have no idea. But fantastic game. So let's have a look at the next one. So top of his game, easily outdoing everyone in the game by almost double there. Anyone close to him in the whole game was that T62A with 4.6k damage. He had a really good game as well. So he should be awarded for that as well, but sadly just not as good as the Leopard with almost double the amount of XP, the damage he did. So fantastic game. And let's have a look at his stats here, which is shots fired 31, direct hits 26, penetrations 23, damage 7.751k XP, hits received 3, potential damage received 1.1k. So actually, if all of the shots that hit him did penetrate, he wouldn't have died anyway, so he's pretty lucky for that. Enemies detected 5, enemies damaged 9, and enemies destroyed 8. So fantastic. 4 kilometers traveled, so really good. He got 40k, almost 100k XP credits with the premium account, and 40k for pardon me, that was really rude. And 40k profit there. So fantastic game. Absolutely fantastic game. You should be really commended for this game. I'm sorry I cannot pronounce your name, and I'm not going to try and slaughter it any more than I have. But congratulations. Thanks for this fantastic replay. I've been wanting to commentate one of these for a very, very long time, and fantastic, absolutely brilliant. So if you guys want to send me any replays, then please do at thegeekzone@hotmail.com. That's thegeekzone with 2 3s. I'll put it in the description below for you. Also, if you want to follow me on Facebook and Twitter, all the videos I put will be posted on Twitter, as well as like daily crap, all videos, any news, anything we find out about World of Tanks will be posted on the Facebook. Viper takes a very, very good care. Does a very, very good job about the Facebook, just keeping it nice and tidy, and yeah, really does post loads of tanks information when specials are on. There's loads of new specials just come out because of the end of the war celebrations, and some seriously awesome stuff. So I do advise you to go check that out, or watch the Patch Zone. That also has, that's my news show which I do every Friday. That also has all the latest World of Tanks news from the week in it, so you can check that out, or check the Facebook out. So give us a like and follow on those two, and give us a subscribe and a like. Give us a thumbs up if you liked this video. If you didn't like it, then give us a thumbs down and tell me why you didn't like it, and I can improve it to match your tastes. Anyway, I am Will. This was World of Tanks from me and Viper in the Geek Zone. I will see you tomorrow.